Welcome back from spring break. It's been a show. For the remainder of the semester, I'd like you to simply record your exercises, your goals, or physical activity goals, as well as healthy habits. I'll give an example.
This chart can be used for setting goals as well as exercises for the remainder of the semester, but can also be used for other classes as well as future goals that you may have. Starting from the left, we have the tasks or activities. These can be your personal SMART goals as well as or your exercises that you can perform. The next column is the metric or how your exercise or goal is going to be measured. And then the following 16 columns provide an entire semester's worth of completing your goals. This is my example. Now, you do not need to have this many. I only have this many because I'm teaching both a walking and jogging course. Just to give some examples, my step goal, I try to reach 5,500 every day, and so far so good. Another example is bench press. The weight training class knows that I've been working on this along with the class, but thanks to the coronavirus, I can no longer go to a gym and I don't have a bench press. So I have changed mine to push-ups every day. I put 50 here. So that's my goal now. Just in the meantime, I just wanted to put some numbers down so you can have some reference. Here's my mental health. It's mental floss, really. I just need to start flossing. I have a cavity. Maybe a few. And on the next page are my descriptions of each goal. So I just go into a little bit more detail. So when you show your descriptions of your goals, I want you to have just a little bit more detail than what this page shows. This just shows me that whether I reached it or not based on the color codes. But this is where I want you to kind of give your description and rationale for why you chose those goals. Again, you're only going to have like 3. If you want to have 4 or more, that's up to you. And I also have some nice links here to supporting literature. So here's some examples. This is my 5,500 steps every day. All the blue lines mean that I reached those step goals. Huzzah, these are the last 3 months. I haven't updated this one, but it just shows my evidence of reaching 5,500 steps every day. My walking and jogging class knows that I do a pi run every week. I try to do at least more than one pi run, and this is my evidence. Everything in red are all of my pi runs, and the ones in yellow are my treadmills because there is a little bit of an inaccuracy with the measurements between my watch and the treadmill that I was using at the rec center. And what's fun about this is that you can create graphs. So I created this graph just in Microsoft Word just to show my time and just to see my improvements or my non-improvements. Notice that this time right here, the 26 minutes and 50 seconds, that actually was when I got sick and my time slowed. But I'm getting back into the groove and just trying to maintain a sub 24 minute pi run. This is really focused for my weight training class. Everyone has their own goals, or they're establishing their own goals. And here's some of mine. So every morning I do this. This is the first thing I do when I roll out of bed, is I do some deadlifts, some overhead press with a medicine ball. That's all I got. And as well as I do some leg raises. I also added the push-ups to this one. And I just took photos of myself doing these. And within this, I also have some reflection. Like, for instance, I noticed that my posture and my form in this first photo is not correct. The ball should be underneath my shoulders. But that's why we're taking photos, is for you to establish your own feedback and reflection. So what I just did here is what I expect you to do, and that is just a presentation of what you've learned. I want you to go into more detail because you're only going to have 3 goals and I have already provided this template for you. And you can do this either by Word and Screencast-O-Matic, just as I'm doing. You can also do this via PowerPoint presentation. You cannot do this interpretive dance through interpretive dance, even though I would love to see you try that. If you have any questions, just leave a comment.